had the most amazing honor of meeting and working with a man named Jack LaLanne. Jack was a pioneer of health and fitness, and his mentor, Paul Bragg, lived by a motto: if man made it, don't eat it. I met him when I was 42, right after I'd given birth to my children. Thank God that I did. It changed my life and the lives of millions of others as we went on television to promote the benefits and joy of juicing, of taking foods with one ingredient: chicken, steak, fish, melon, apple, peach, lettuce, spinach, kale, water. Get the point? And talking about how important it was to incorporate those foods in your diet. Seems we went astray, and I am just as guilty as everyone else. I was 8 years old in 1968, when McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Arby's rolled into town with the solution for the busy working family: fast food. Little did we know that those golden arches and those sexy drive-thrus were going to be the death of an entire nation, destroying arteries, hearts, creating obesity and diabetes. Now, do I blame those companies? No. I don't blame the TV dinners. I don't blame my mother. I don't blame the bologna sandwiches on white bread and Wonder Bread that I was sent to school with. I don't blame the ice cream man who used to come by and ring his bell and we'd all run out to him. I don't blame birthday cakes. I don't blame anybody. That will be number 6. Take responsibility for your life and your actions. Ultimately, you are the only one responsible for what happens to you, for the thoughts that you think, for the actions that you take. You and only you. Not the government, not religion, not your boyfriend, your husband, your kids, your neighbor, your dog. You. For most of us, this will come as a huge shock, be rather uncomfortable, and we won't know what to do with this. The blame game is a negative spiral that will destroy you, your hopes, and your dreams. I've watched it happen to so many people around me. But back to food. It is said that 80% of your body is not the exercise that you do, but the food that you eat. Bodybuilders will tell you that abs, those sexy six-packs, are made in the kitchen, not in the gym. What is food? Why do we eat? What is processed? And oh, those labels: non-fat, no sugar, gluten-free, non-GMO. The lie that we tell each other. The high fructose corn syrup, the names of chemicals you can't possibly pronounce, the vast addiction to soda, sweets, candy. We're killing ourselves. I don't know why, but people refuse to understand what is food, why is food. They are obsessed with the calorie, the almighty calorie. High carb, low carb. What diet should I go on next? I was asked to write a diet book, and my first reaction was why? Why would I write a diet book? Because after all, if diet books worked, you would not need another one. And think about the kind of diet books. There's the Dukan diet, the Atkins diet, the Beverly Hills diet, the South Beach diet. Depending wherever you live, there's a diet for that. There's the Mediterranean diet. Then there's the time diet. There's the 90-day diet, the 60-day diet, the 30-day diet, the 1-week diet, the 4-hour diet. I like that. If I could do it in 4 hours, why the heck would I want to do it in 90 days? What are we doing to ourselves and each other? Think about it. I changed the word diet many years ago to simply mean D-I-E-T. Decisions I eat today. Every day, every hour, every time you open your mouth and put your hands to it. What are you eating? Why are you eating? Does it take away your energy? Does it slow down your metabolism? Does it boost your sugar? Does it make you feel better or worse? What are you eating? Why are you eating? When are you eating? How are you feeling when you eat? I've created a whole journal system before you go on a diet for you to figure out your own diet. What do you eat? What do you like? What makes you function? What do you know about food and nutrition? They say doctors, the people that we look up to most, surgeons who can cut out organs and remove hearts and operate on brains and change livers and put back broken bones, spend 4 hours in their tens of years of schooling on nutrition. Why is that? And God forbid you get sick and end up in a hospital. The food in a hospital is an abomination. They serve jello, white bread, fried chicken, pasta, coffee, soda. How do I know? One of those near-death experiences landed me in the hospital for a week. And two, I spent 3 years in a hospital with my father when he slipped and put his hand in a printing press. 15 operations. My entire high school time was spent looking at the food they serve you in a hospital. Trust me, I wouldn't give that food to a prisoner or one of my worst friends. That's how bad it is. What is food? Why is food? That, my friends, is a whole nother book. The art of juicing, looking at labels, understanding how to feed your body, discovering whether you're fat burning or fat storing. But I will tell you, living in a wonderful, fit, healthy body is one of God's greatest gifts.